Hey, thanks for stopping by my channel, Her True Crime. I'm Tenisha, and if you're anything like me, you are absolutely obsessed with true crime. Back in the day, back when I had cable, my TV was stuck on the ID channel, Oxygen Marathons, you name it. And it wasn't necessarily for the entertainment aspect of it, it was more for informational purposes, because I feel that you can take bits and pieces from every situation, every victim, and apply them in your own life so that you can move a little bit more cautious, a little bit safer in these streets. So today's story is no different. It's about the beautiful Carla Stefaniak and her fateful decision to travel alone. So with that being said, let's get into it. Born on November 28, 1982 in Venezuela, as a teen, Carla Stefaniak moved with her family to Tampa, Florida. Then she eventually moved further down south to Miami, Florida, and started a career in insurance. Carla was beautiful. She was stylish, kind-hearted, and just a happy soul, according to her loved ones. Her favorite thing to do was travel. Carla was all about seeing the world. She's been to places like Spain, Cuba, Mexico, just to name a few. And unfortunately, Costa Rica was her final destination. In 2018, Carla was turning 36 years old. So to celebrate, Carla and her sister-in-law, April, boarded a plane headed to San Jose, Costa Rica. During the trip, Carla kept in touch with her loved ones. And she was somewhat of an Instagram model, travel blogger, so she also kept her followers entertained with gorgeous views from her birthday vacation. For unclear reasons, Carla and April decided not to travel back home together. April's return flight was scheduled for November 27th, while Carla's was for the 28th, her birthday. On the 27th, Carla dropped April to the airport. Afterwards, Carla decided to Uber to downtown San Jose to sightsee and then to her new AirBNB, Villa Buena Vista, at 5 p.m. to check in for the night. She made arrangement with the same driver to pick her up at 8:30 a.m. the next morning to take her to the airport for her return flight home. Later that night, it started to rain very hard. At about 7 p.m., Carla texted her friend and stated it was sketchy and the power went out. She even sent pictures of the dark villa. Around 9, she texted 2 other friends to tell them she was going out to ask the guard for a bottle of water. That was the last time any of her family and friends heard from her. All calls and texts to Carla went unanswered, along with no online activity. The next day, which was Carla's birthday, her friends and family sent her happy birthday messages. Everyone started to get concerned when Carla, who would normally graciously respond to each one, never replied to any. Her return flight home came and went, and still no Carla. Her family reached out to authorities to report her missing and immediately hopped on social media to post missing persons flyers. Within days, Carla's dad, brother, and friend were in Costa Rica searching for her. They went to her resort and was told by the staff that Carla had been seen getting into an Uber with her luggage. The Uber driver was contacted but informed authorities that he did indeed come to pick her up, but was told by the guard that she had already left in another Uber.
It's past the hour now. We just learned that the body found near an Airbnb in Costa Rica is that of the missing woman from Florida.
Just 5 days after her birthday, Carla was found. Costa Rican authorities found her lifeless, half-naked body in the woods behind her Airbnb. Almost immediately, the resort's security guard, Bismarck Espinoza Martinez, was arrested and charged for her murder. Apparently, he was the one that told people that she had already left the resort. Plus, the maid who also worked at the resort said that Bismarck's mother called and told her that he confessed to the crime. Shout out to the maid, though. In court, prosecutors said that he likely tried to rape Carla but ended up murdering her as she attempted to defend herself. Carla suffered blunt force trauma to her head and was stabbed 7 times. On February 17, 2020, Bismarck was found guilty of second-degree murder and was sentenced to only 16 years in a Costa Rican prison. Yep, you heard right. Just 16 years for savagely beating a defenseless woman to death. I caution each and every woman out there not to travel alone, especially not internationally. It's just too dangerous out there for us. I'm not saying to live your life in fear, but what I am saying is to protect yourself at all costs and try your absolute best not to put yourself in compromising situations. To Carla's family and friends, I'm sending healing energy as you continue to cope and possibly forgive that monster. As always, I want to thank you so much for stopping by my channel and staying to the end. You are truly a real one, and I appreciate you. So till next time, be safe out there.